chill, baby. The girls are getting reckless again. Welcome back to Renee's Tea, where we don't just sip the tea, we spill it all over the table. And honey, today's topic has me wide-eyed, jaw-dropped, and side-eyeing everybody with a badge and a headset. We are talking about none other than Nicki Minaj. And yes, her house was just swatted again, for the third time. And y'all, this mess is not only scary, it's downright criminal. So here's what went down. Late Wednesday night, around 7 p.m., somebody, clearly with too much time and zero conscience, called the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department, claiming there was a woman who had been shot and killed at Nicki's Hidden Hills mansion. Not only that, the caller claimed there were 2 more people still at the scene. Whew, the drama. Now, if you're thinking, wait, didn't this happen before? Oh yes, baby, it sure did. This was swatting incident number 3 for Miss Annika Tanya Mirage. So police showed up to Nicki's house with the expectation that there was a murder scene inside. And thankfully, Nicki wasn't even home. Imagine if she was. Imagine if her husband or her child or any innocent person was at the house when a bunch of officers showed up thinking they were walking into a crime scene. This could have gone so bad, so fast. And let's be clear, this is not an isolated incident. Nicki's home has been swatted 3 separate times now. And y'all, it's giving targeted. It's giving vendetta. It's giving somebody's mad and playing with the wrong one. Back in July 2023, a call was made alleging that Nicki's child was being abused. You read that right. Somebody lied and said that her child was being mistreated in her own home. Then in August 2023, someone else, or maybe the same bored, miserable person, called in another false report claiming that there had been a shooting at the house. So this latest incident in 2024 makes the 3rd strike. And frankly, I'm done being calm about it. Because when do we call it what it is? Harassment, endangerment, terrorism with a phone line. Now here's where it gets extra real. People have lost their lives because of swatting. Let's not act like this is just a celebrity inconvenience. Remember young Scooter? He lost his life after a false call was made about a woman being assaulted at his house. Police showed up. He panicked and tried to escape, jumped a fence, and ended up bleeding out from a torn artery. And guess what? There was no woman, no crime, no illegal activity. Just a lie and a life taken. So imagine if Nicki or her husband or anyone had reacted out of fear when police showed up guns ready, thinking there had been a murder. All because some keyboard thug thought it would be cute to call it in. Now here's the real kicker. No one has been caught. 3 separate calls, 3 different incidents, and nobody has been held accountable? We have all this technology, phone tracing, surveillance, but we can't figure out who's making these fake reports to law enforcement? Make it make sense. Some people online are speculating that it could be jealousy, especially after Nicki was recently ranked Billboard's #1 female rapper. Could it be a bitter fan of someone else? A barb gone bad? Someone with a personal vendetta? Child? I'm not pointing fingers, but let's just say the shade is real and the motives are messier than a Love and Hip Hop reunion. Here's the bigger question. Why hasn't anything been done? Why is it so easy for people to put someone's life at risk and face 0 consequences? Swatting isn't a joke. It's a literal weaponized lie. And if it keeps happening, someone's going to get seriously hurt or killed. The police responded to a supposed murder, and if someone had been on that property, startled, scared, or holding anything that could be misread, this story could have ended in tragedy. At this point, Nicki Minaj might need to take some serious steps to protect herself and her family. Whether it's moving, beefing up her private security, or even pursuing legal action against the unknown callers, something has to give. Because this pattern is way too suspicious to ignore. And not for nothing. Law enforcement needs to step it up too. Because while they keep investigating, the caller is still out here free, unbothered, and possibly planning the next stunt. So let's recap this madness. 3rd swatting attempt at Nicki's house. Police stormed in based on a lie. No one was home. Thank God no one has been arrested. The danger is very real. Child, I'm exhausted, just talk about it. But what do y'all think? Do you believe Nicki is being targeted on purpose? Could this be jealousy, trolling, or something even more sinister? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's get into it. Because this isn't just messy, it's dangerous. And whoever is behind it better hope karma isn't as petty as the Barbs. That's all for today's tea, my loves. Stay safe, stay sipping, and stay out of messy folks' business. Unless you're tuned in right here, of course.
You can just be freaking like inspired. It's no other feeling like inspiration.
Yes, I can hear them saying that we will make it, but we never fear them. Yeah, we have a clear them. God-given talent, never had to fake it. So much power in the music, the power don't abuse it. African and Indian, we blend it and we fuse it. The engine is revving.
Bring up God-given talent.
Yeah.
Exactly, fan. Thank you. Is Kai's mom loving it? Did she hear this one? Yeah, I want to know what Mama Kai gotta say, child. Like, we gotta stop to remember, like, the things that open the doors. And I always think now that, wow, I'm from a very unique little place in the world. And for whatever reason, a lot of the biggest rappers that ever lived are they either have Trinidadian or Jamaican backgrounds. Some of the biggest rappers in the world. Some of the biggest rappers in the world, or rap music contributors, are like first generation immigrants to the United States. Or, write a Chinese song. You ain't never heard Chun Li? Trying to be motherfucking stupid. Alright then. Juice player, please. So what does that tell you? That tells you that we come from places where the music is so rich that even when we were taken out of that culture, the music still comes out of us. It's still inside of us. So, but yeah, it's just the music. Power in the music, but power, don't abuse it. Don't ever abuse power. Always just be thankful. If you are in a position of power, be thankful and try to keep yourself